For the first time, Gaza media went to Michigan for LECDA Michigan chapter meeting, a special event with the CEO of LECDA USA, Mr. Etienne Pascal.
We're heading to the Michigan meeting, a very, very active participant of LECDA Live, and as part of the preparatory activities for the LECDA USA 2025 convention, we are doing a special enrollment in honor of the BLM funds that will be attending the convention, and also to give the sons and daughters of the BLM who are not part of this wonderful program to get on board.
The chapter meeting was a hybrid, where members who could not attend the physical meeting were logged in via Zoom conference.
Maria and her son had joined. It is my hope that they will rejoin us online. And as you can see, we do have members out of state. Some of them are out of state. And the reason why we could keep a Zoom line is always to connect with our own members elsewhere. Thank you. We'll now proceed to the next.
The chapter president and Kemcom reiterated the significance of that meeting as they had a special guest, but most importantly, urged members to pay their LECDA development dues for 2025.
I know some members have started paying their annual dues for that convention coming up, and I want to use this opportunity as we put messages online that come up to the table and pay your annual dues for LECDA USA, as we always do every year. So
Mr. Pascal Etienne, who was present in double capacity, both as the administrator of LECDA Live and the CEO of LECDA USA, was given an opportunity to address the audience.
Humility, to say thank you. It's unfortunate that I cannot see the faces that are on the Zoom meeting, but I hope they are hearing me.
oh, they can
You know, because I'm so humbled. I'm so humbled by the community that is here. And when you see this good community, what is driving me to come here is because I want to take the Ambia 5. When you have somebody that you have confidence that they can carry you, when you are to stand on the platform to articulate and create momentum, you have to choose by the best. You have to choose the people that you can rely on. You have to choose the people that you know you will talk to them and they will listen. And I chose Michigan. And I'm here.
In his remark, the CEO recommended the chapter for several things that they have done for LECDA USA, citing Michigan as the only chapter that rescued LECDA USA during some crisis, through which Professor Ngezem was appointed the caretaker committee chair, who later became the CEO.
I am coming here. When you take over an organization, you try to study the history of that organization. And when, after studying the history, it all became clear that LECDA Michigan has been like the firefighter that saved LECDA USA. At one point, the organization almost died. And it was here in Michigan that they put in place a caretaker committee that survived LECDA USA. I think Professor Ngezem was appointed, and then he subsequently emerged as the CEO.
Yes.
Is that not enough reason, even if it means walking to come to Michigan?
The CEO also recommended the chapter for their timely payment of LECDA Live contribution. He then encourages all the members to be part of LECDA Convention 2025.
The support that I've had from Michigan is unmeasurable. And all the time, the only person I see is Kemcom. And I was telling him the other day, it's not like he's a bully. You come and bully people to support LECDA USA. The people line up behind him because they see something good. and they consistently give that support. And so if there is an opportunity for me to go beyond him and actually meet the wonderful people of Michigan, I will not spare. That is why I push Chief Dr. Fomeche aside to come and be here.
Last but not the least, the CEO discussed about the recognition certificate for those who would contribute $500 or more prior to the convention.
And please, if you can make it to Arizona, do. I am here. I have the advantage of time because we're 3 hours behind. So by the time you get tired, I will still be very strong because I'm functioning on Arizona time. So I can take as many questions as possible. But my brothers and sisters, and even those on the screen, we have the funds coming here. Those who have some relationship with the palace, they will know how challenging that can be. But you can only start a fight, you can only start a battle when you know, like I said in my introductory video that was sent out, that when you are going for a war, you prepare your best army. I am here to solicit for your support. And the support starts, I'm not asking, I will not come and ask somebody to give me what I know they are already giving me. LECDA Michigan has always given me 100% of the annual contribution, except for the year that I annoyed them and I did not get 100%. And I learned my lesson to never mess with a branch like this already, and I had to fly to come and say sorry. And I'm so happy that that apology was.
In reaction to his speech, the chapter president reassured the CEO for a maximum support and participation from his chapter.
To be here, and he is launching this. I am asking that we, as a chapter that he has talked so much about, we save LECDA USA. We are a formidable arm of LECDA Life. And just the fact that he felt that he could come and be with us this evening, it is my hope that we, as a chapter, we, as members of LECDA USA, we are going to make this vision so that the CEO leaves here and say, you know, the trip I took there, I don't regret it for 1 second. So,
I was sorry for that.
so I'm going to ask that my wife and I, we are going to join the $500 club donation, and I want to encourage each and every one of us that we should be able to join that and make this dream realize, so that we can realize it in 2050. So just as a leader, I think that is what it is incumbent on us to do this.
And in response to the mini fundraising, Kemkong pledges $500 on behalf of his family to be among those that will receive the recognition certificate signed by the BLM funds who will be present in the convention of 2025. Seeing the CEO is also the administrator of LECDA Live by default, he then took some questions concerning the program.
Thank you so much for coming to Michigan to give us this wonderful lecture concerning LECDA Live. We are very grateful for your coming, and we assure you that what you have told us, the president has said something concerning the $500. We'll all be there. We'll do everything possible to follow the president, our able president. We'll do everything possible to attend the convention. Even if we cannot get up to $500, at least we'll do something You know that you came to Michigan and you met people. We assure you that. And there's one thing I wanted. LECDA Life, the $15,000 is to enable the family of the bereaved to transport the corpse home. What I'm saying is, if you can make it in such a way that when we are bereaved and we get the program to move home, can you do everything possible so that by the time, let's say we are making waykeeping, can you do it possible to let us have this package? Because the purpose of this package is to transport the corpse home. This is one thing I wanted to find out. And we should be very grateful if you can give us a positive answer for that.
Okay.
Thank you.
This past week, people have voiced that concern 3 times. And one thing that we do with the coordinators forum is that when they send an announcement to LECDA Live, we still put this to the coordinators. When somebody dies and you send an announcement, we don't get an announcement and immediately pass it to the people without vetting. When we receive announcement, we express a condolence at the level of LECDA Life, and there are documents that we require in order to really be certain, yes, before we start telling the community that somebody has died. You have the death certificate and eligibility documents. Do you have a green card? If you die in Cameroon, have you ever been to the US? Because those in Cameroon cannot. So the highest document that delays is a death certificate. Yeah. That even those who are bereaved, they have problems. Somebody cannot die today and then within a few days you get that. And so we try as much as possible to do it in time. There are some situations where the administrators, they have really met behind the scene to mitigate and see how they even meet the needs of the family before that goes through, because the whole goal is really to relieve them, and at times the time that the money comes is really important too. There are cases that we have treated in a very special way, but bottom line, we try to make sure that by the time we come and say this person has died, we actually receive document to show that the person has died.
The meeting was then adjourned for entertainment, where we got some reaction from participants.
Much for giving me the opportunity to express my views concerning the visit of the president, the CEO of LECDA Michigan, LECDA USA. From all the discussion, from all what he has said this evening, I see the light ahead for our community. My name, first of all, is Francis Asa. I'm a loyal to this community. But we greatly appreciate the presence of the CEO.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much for. So, after listening to the CEO about the BLM vision, are you going to be in Arizona?
Maybe.
Are you going to be in Arizona?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Do you say yes or maybe?
Yes.
Okay. When you listen to the BLM vision 2050, what is the first thing that came to mind, or how do you think it will benefit you or benefit those at home?
Well, it will benefit me so much.
In what way?
In so many ways.
Like
maybe I learn where I came from.
Yes, I will be live in Arizona because we were privileged to have a CEO, and he elaborated on so many important reasons why we should be there. And I think that as the true son of the BLM, as a true member of LECDA Michigan, we should all go and support the national convention.
Yes. So this vision about BLM paradise, how do you think that will benefit when it comes to fruition in 2050? How do you think it will benefit the BLM people, especially those in the homeland?
It's gonna be very, very wonderful, and a whole lot of people will benefit from this vision. Precisely those who are back home. I want to think that it's an excellent vision that if we all come up like the BLM people and make this thing work, we will all enjoy, and someday when we go back home, we will see the paradise. It's a vision that is realistic, but we all have to work towards it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. It was an enjoyable weekend in Michigan, where I also had the opportunity to meet some family members after so many years. And the message about the BLM Vision 2050 was well understood. Ernest Kumba for Gaza Media.